What's up, world? Lee here with Sticks, Strings, and Other Things, and welcome to December 2nd, day 2 of Flossy Vlogmas. Yes, bravo, bravo, day 2. We've made it to the second day of December. Aren't y'all proud? I am. My day yesterday was hard. I'm very proud I've made it to December 2nd. How's this month gonna go? How is this month gonna go? All right, I have things kind of higgly-piggly around me, because I do. We're going to start first with my tea calendar, where I have written down on their advent calendar checklist the day 1, candied orange green, which is living in my hookah mug, which I got in an advent last year. Oh, okay. Candied orange green is really tasty. Okay, that's yummy. That's a good green. Lovely green. Nice amount of orange. Ah, I didn't conveniently grab my pen. Apologies for leaving the screen, but I hadn't. So, this list lets me decide whether it jingles my balls. Sorry, bells. Jingles my bells, or not my cup of tea. I think I said that last year too, about jingle my bells. Jingle my bells. Well, I really like this one, so I've marked it as jingling my bells, because that's pretty tasty. Again, with the Plum Deluxe teas, they don't sweeten them, so it's the sweetness of the candied orange peel that is in the tea. Ah, delightful. I really like it. Today we have day 2 of the Plum Deluxe. And I'm just gonna open the little window. We're going to have cherry berry plum black tomorrow. Black tea, rooibos, raspberries, raspberry leaf, apples, cherries, plums, blue mallow, cherry/raspberry/plum essence. Contains stone fruit. You think? With the cherries and plums. All right. Ah, they have little symbols. This was way too small when I tried to show it last time. They have a little circle right next to the tea. This one was green. This one looks purple. So I'm going to guess green and black. Oh, well, can't wait to have that tomorrow. And again, I'm not going to be opening these, but they're pretty and they have designs, so I'm still going to show them off. Ah, you know what I didn't do first? I didn't show you that I was so excited about my tea because I'm tired and I need tea. So excited about my tea that I forgot to show off if I'd kept up with my advents for day 1. Well, we're just gonna go backwards a little bit. I'm not used to doing these. It's been a whole year, so I have things kind of out of order. I'll get better, I promise, people, I promise. So let's go a little bit backwards. Did I keep up with the advents that I wanted to start and do? Well, let's find out. First off, it's definitely late enough in the day. I'm following the rules that I can show my modern folk embroidery. It is after, what was it, noon Eastern time? By the time this goes up, it will be after that. Or whatever the, Caroline from Everton has a rule that she would like people to follow, to not post stuff on social media. Though I guess if you're watching YouTube, you know I'm gonna be showing it. So I'm trying to follow the rules, people, that's all. So here's my day 1 for Evertote Modern Folk Embroidery, Roxy Floss Co. Isn't that gorgeous? It was really fun. I will admit I did cheat. I did this on the 30th. I did, because I knew I wasn't going to have time on the 1st. And since I opened that on the 30th, I did a little cheat. And this one I did do on the 30th as I was editing and uploading day 1. So there's our start. That is as wide as it is going to be. And I can't wait to see what comes next. So yes, I did do that. Living in, no, I need to do this one. Living in this one is my socks, my Woolens and Nosh 24 Advent stripe. socks, and I have decided to use the pattern that they put in with it, which is the Peace and Joy sock pattern. Did I do my socks? Yes, I did. Did I do the pattern? Yes, I did. And it's not very easy to see because I have only done one stripe. I stopped as soon as I got to the thing. So my first stripe is this lovely, lovely, lovely charcoal color. And this is all about lights and darks and enjoying the season and winding down and taking time for ourselves. So there is that. As it goes on, it'll be easier to show the actual pattern. There's not a lot to see when all you have is one stripe on each sock. And yes, there's sock 1 and sock 2. There's a stripe done on each. I did make a mistake when I was starting my second sock. I grabbed this and started knitting with it and was wondering why I wasn't getting to the second stripe, getting to the stripe of color. Yeah, I took that out and fixed it. It was late last night when I was trying to get that done. Oops. And then I did decide that it's my Hue Loco advent calendar, the Oxide Fade calendar, that I am going to be using as my main knitting advent that I want to keep up with. And it is living in this lovely Fat Squirrel bag. My other bag was a Fat Squirrel bag as well. I love Fat Squirrel fiber bags. They are the best. I mean, look at these. They're just too fun. Anyhow, I decided to do the Euphorbia wrap by Amba O'Brien. I am holding my fingering weight double, and so this is my first part. Until it's, it almost looks rude, until it is blocked, it's gonna curl a bit. So this is color 1 on the Euphorbia wrap. It is held double, and this was day 1. And it looks so good. And I wish you could touch it. I really do. I wish you could reach out and squish it because it's wonderfully squishable. It's soft and delightful. So there, yes, yes. I did actually keep up with the advents for day 1. Today is day 2. Can she do it again? Hopefully. I will be going to the Jingle Ball, so I will have time to craft. I wanted to go last night, but I had a day. I had a day at work, and by the end of it, oh, I need to sit different. One moment, I'm gonna pause while I figure out how to sit different. There we go. I am too old to try and sit the way I was sitting. So, now that I won't be wiggling all over the place, might be easier for you to watch. Whew. Yeah, old lady here. Where was I? You know, I don't even remember. I don't remember. It's gone. So, let's just get to the fun of opening things. Let's do that. I think I like that idea. I did get my final advent. It did show up in the mail yesterday. So I will be able to do things. There seems to be a bit of a problem. There will be a second pause. Do you see that number on this bag? What number is that? That's a 3. It's not day 3. I tried to start this all before tea. Mistake number 1. I do have my Black Needle Society box organized into number. So I thought when I just grabbed the next bag that it would be the correct number. Well, it wasn't because bag 2 was smaller and it had slid down. All right, Lee, you gotta look at the numbers too. It's not that hard. All right, so we're going to be opening Black Needle Society, nice list, day 2. See, day 2. I have no clue what this is. Normally I'd be like, ooh, it could be a needle minder. It doesn't feel like a needle minder. Because it isn't. That's cute. Looks like a little tiny Christmas ornament. At least that's what I'm going to use it for. It could also be a bag pull. And it is some stork scissors. Ooh, I could put it on a bag. Maybe I will turn it into a bag pull. That is really adorably sweet. Little bag pull. Now, what does it say? well, we're not using the QR codes. I was given some great ideas of how to deal with not the QR codes, and one person was like, I had my kid put sticky notes on all of it. I'm like, ooh, that'd be smart, but that sounds like prep work. And while I do have a partner that I could ask, I'm gonna use my hands. All right, I have a hard enough time reading the words as it is, so it's not like I'm gonna accidentally read things that I ahead. Not if I cover. All right, so this is classic scissor ornaments. These stork scissors are iconic for our craft. Hang them from your tree to add a touch of stitchy goodness to your holiday decor, or add a pair of magnets to create a needle minder. So it could be either. I might turn it into a bag charm, because I think that would be very sweet hanging off of one of my stitchy bags. That's what I'm gonna do. Because if I put it on my tree, it's gonna become a Christmas ornament and I'll only see it once a year, which can be fun. But if I put it on a stitchy bag, I get to see it all the time. Okay, let's get on to day 2 of the Macmillan Fiber Company. This is the one based on books. We got that beautiful blue yesterday from For the Twist. Another pretty, pretty blue. And this one is Moby Dick, an appropriate color for Moby Dick. Has some hints of pink in it. Oh, so good. Again, I have a plan for this advent calendar that will happen in January. I just need all the colors first because of how I'm going to plan it out. I've got my Canon hand die, the one that suckered me, the one I did not plan to get because it's called Victorian Gothic. How could I say no to Victorian Gothic? That was that gorgeous red yesterday. Oh, an even deeper purple red. Oh. Come on, color. You can do this color justice. Really, you can, camera. It almost is. Almost doing justice. We actually have a very, very, very blue day outside right now. Blue sky, sunny, which is a little worrying because we're supposed to be getting an atmospheric river right now with tons of rain for the next few days. So, kind of a little nervous. Like, when I say tons of rain, they're saying like 15 inches in the Olympics. That's a lot of rain, even for Washington State. And it's not here yet. We will see. That's a beautiful color. Oh, I don't know what I want to... This almost is the one that I started for the Euphorbia wrap. I almost went with this one, but I decided to go with the Hue Loco. But oh, this one's gonna have to be soon because I really want to play with those colors. Speaking of Hue Loco, what will we get to stitch up for day 2? Ooh. Now remember, this is called the Oxide Fade. Look at those fun colors. We're getting some of that lovely copper green that they get. Oh, look at those colors right there. Oh, pretty. That one's gonna go that way so that I can wind it and get it in to my Euphorbia wrap. Let's do that. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? What do I have next? Ah, Modern Folk Embroidery Day 2. I'm excited. I did watch the song that Jacob had for us. It was nice and soothing and calm and lovely. Double check. Yes, I got everything. Excuse the crinkles. So today we have December 2nd, Wintertime by Robert Louis Stevenson. We have a poem. Late lies the wintry sun abed, a frosty, fiery sleepyhead. Blinks but an hour or two, and then a blood-red orange sets again. Now that sounds like a perfect day for me. Wouldn't you like that? Anyway. Before the stars have left the skies, at morning in the dark I rise, and shivering in my nakedness by the cold candle bathe and dress. Close by the jolly fire I sit to warm my frozen bones a bit. or with a reindeer sled explore the colder countries round the door. When to go out my nurse doth wrap me in my comforter and cap, the cold wind burns my face and blows its frosty pepper up my nose. Black are my steps on silver sod, thick blows my frosty breath abroad, and tree and house and hill and lake are frosted like a wedding cake. So there is day 2. Day 2's color is Frost and Found. Perfect color for this poem today, and that is a good cut. Oh, that's actually showing up really well. It is a lovely icy gray. I'm peeking at the back so I can see what I'm doing today. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Doesn't look like a lot of stitching today, which is good and bad all at the same time. I'm looking up. This is gonna be really pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. I've got my Jimmy Bean's Craft Vent. It's a big one. Woo. Day 2 here. Ooh, day 2 has color. So I have 2 pieces of yarn in here. I've got this teeny tiny blue and this pretty little thing. And I have downloaded both the cross stitch and the crochet and the knitting patterns that we were given in the first day. I will be doing the knitting for this. So I think I'm just going to leave little box 2 out so that I can play with the knitting for that one. And now, I need some tea for this. I received my Farmer's Daughters Fiber Celestial Countdown box yesterday. It's Wind in the Willows themed, and it's huge. So first off, I want to show it to you because it's a gorgeous box. It is a really pretty box. Look at this. Look at this box. Isn't that pretty? I love the illustration on it. One second. All right, I'm back. I love the illustrations on it. It's featuring artwork by Jesslyn Illustrated. And I just love it. So today we're going to be opening day 1 and day 2 because it wasn't here yesterday. There's a postcard in here that tells you about the Weasel's Way wrap pattern that you can download with a special code if you've bought this. I do want to show something really quick on this illustration that you may not have noticed. Every person in here is knitting or helping someone knit. Frog here is holding some yarn for the weasel over here who's winding it. This guy over here, ooh, he's knitting. Looks like he's knitting a sweater. Guy over here is also knitting. Don't know what he's knitting. There's cookies. There's a fire. Could life be better? I don't think so. Apologies. I don't even know if you can see all this. It's so pretty. And they are not in order, so give me a moment. Here's day 1. Oh, no. I didn't show you the depth of the box. The box is deep. So here's day 1. And in day 1, we have, oh, that's so pretty. This one has DK weight yarn. Pushkin DK. Oh, that's pretty. I might do this project as well. So I'm just going to put that yarn over here so I can wind it. I'm not saying that I'm going to. I might. Let's find day 2. What do we have in day 2? Oh, this is sweet. We have a stitch marker of Badger. Look at him. Oh, that is sweet. Oh, I can take it off the thing very easy. Are you going to focus? You're not going to. Well, trust me when I tell you. He's absolutely adorable. Oh, this one's so pretty. I love Wind in the Willows. I've always loved Wind in the Willows since I was a little girl. I had one illustrated by Tasha Tudor. And it's just a fun story, and they drink tea a lot. Excuse me, they drink tea a lot. So I'm going to enjoy opening my Wind in the Willows Celestial Countdown. And that is everything. I have no clue how long this went because there were several pauses because I wasn't prepared. But I'm going to go. I'm going to film it. I did film it. I'm going to edit this and upload this so that those who can keep up can try to keep up. I know I'm not going to be keeping up with everybody I want to. I'm going to try, but I'll probably still be watching some in January, to be fair. I almost said July, which could also be true, but I hope I won't still be watching them in July. The Advents that I want to watch. The Advent openings that I want to watch. Anyway, I'm going to go get everything prepped, and then I think excuse me, I've got the hiccups, and then I think I'm going to finish editing and uploading, and then I think I am going to go to the Jingle Ball and have a delightful time for the day. If you are at the Jingle Ball, I hope I will have seen you. Again, time. I hope I will see you at the Jingle Ball, or have had seen you at the Jingle Ball. Again, time. It's a thing. I'm gonna go. See you tomorrow.